bad series, they could have flipped locations. And so,
Yeah, a lot of things went on.
and they could have pushed.
Can you smile real quick?
Could have made it Saturday, Sunday.
Okay, are we talking about Stanislaus or are we talking about postseason? Because
Postseason.
then I can bring you a little
Turn
smile.
the page.
Yes.
I'll just ask you one last end of the season question, then we'll talk all tournament. Well, hey, first off, not the way you wanted to end the regular season. You got definitely some senior leadership. How do you tell your team, hey, let's forget about those 2 losses to end, and hey, it's a new season. You know, it's a playoff tournament time.
Yeah, I kind of didn't have to tell them. After that game, we came in, we had a meeting, we had some words exchanged, just, this is things we have to do, and then at the end, it was like, the seniors were like, okay, time to move on. You know why? Because we're going to regionals. We're going to CC2As next week. And we need to move past this. League's over. We're going to start anew right here. And so I didn't even have the chance to tell them before they were already mentally set to move past it. But that's what we do have to do. League's over. Everybody's got a clean slate from here, and we got to go into the CC2A tournament strong. And continue on through regionals or postseason.
So you guys open up against the San Diego team that came up here, and you guys swept them. And talk about how you guys match up with the Tritons.
I think we match up pretty good. Obviously, after taking 4 of them while we were here, but they're a good team, and we can't expect to take another 4 from them. We've got to go out there and play our hardest this game, and never let down, because they are a good team. They've got a lot of speed that wreaked havoc on us when they were up here, and we have to stop that. So, we saw all their pitchers, and they had a chance to see all of our pitching. It's gonna come down to who attacks first and who continues to attack, and us keeping them off the bases. And not allowing their running game to be an issue.
In any tournament, that first day, it is so huge to win that first game. You don't want to enter the second day knowing that, hey, I've lost and you're gone. Mm-hmm. So just talk about the importance of that, that first game on Friday.
Yeah. Of course, every game from here on out is important. But you're right. Going after that first game and putting ourselves in the winner's column instead of the loser's column is a big thing. Even though we have the pitching staff to fight out of the loser's bracket, we don't want to put ourselves into that position. Last year we came into the CC2 and we came in strong, and we swept right through it, and that's our plan this year, is to sweep right through it. And our plan is to see Monterey Bay again. We want another chance at them, and right now they're ranked number 1 in the region. They won the conference, and we want another crack at them, and that's our goal, is to get back to that championship round or championship day, and hopefully they're there, and we show them what we've been waiting for, another crack at them.
It's important that you guys have this conference tournament. I mean, if they didn't have this tournament, regional rankings came out for the seedings, obviously you would have that number 1 seed. This is a chance for you guys to take care of business and get a chance to move up in that rank.
It is a chance. Unfortunately, I think Stanislaus Sunday hurt us, but we do. Hopefully, I believe we have a chance to redeem ourselves if we see Monterey Bay again and we win this tournament. And another win over Monterey would be great, and a win in the CC2A would be great. But there's still a chance. We're going to continue to fight, whether we host or not. We know we're in the regionals, and we're just happy to still have the chance to play. And these girls, they're set to be. If we're on the road, that's fine. We're on the road. We'll get our job done there too.
I'm sure these players, when they get into the postseason, there's some pressure. But for a coach, your first time in postseason, I mean, every move. I mean, it's important games. And how are you approaching your first time in this postseason?
I'm approaching it how I've approached the whole season. I got to go in there. I got to trust the girls. I got to trust the work that we've done, and know that we've worked on things that need to be worked on, and being able to put those in place in game situations. So nothing's really changed. I'm sure the nerves might be a little differently, but I'm nothing's going to change as far as how I coach these girls or how they play. And I've been here before. I know I haven't been the head coach, but I have been here before as the assistant and as a player. So I know what they're going through, and it's just a matter of having them go out there and believing in themselves and going, hey, you guys have put in this work. You guys have done this job. You guys have done this in practice and in games, and we just got to continue on.
You did have players graduate last year, and you definitely have some players from last year's team having won this event last year. Does that at all kind of experience-wise, help you guys in a sense, or is it just a new year? Last year was last year, and it's new.
Well, I told the girls when they came back this year that last year's success should have nothing to do with this year's team. This is a whole different team, and we have to put last year behind, and we're going to learn from last year, especially the returners. But this is a whole new year, and you guys are a whole new team, and we're going to do our thing, and we're not going to rest on what last year's team did or what the teams in the past that Humboldt have done. This is about you guys and what you guys have done this year. So I believe they're maintaining that attitude. I know they're taking experiences that they've had in the past, but it's them now, and hopefully they can continue on and, like I said earlier, take what they've learned and take what they've worked hard for and go get them.
Sure, this part of the season where there's the bumps, the bruises, the injuries. How are you guys health-wise given this?
Health-wise, we're actually pretty good. We got a few, injuries here and there, but nothing that's keeping girls out of the ball game. A couple girls are battering bruises, and right now we've kind of got, just maybe a little flu, some colds going on, but nothing that's going to keep anybody from playing the game. They've just talking to Walker, and she goes, "Doesn't matter what happened to me. You bring anything you want at me right now. Nothing's going hard. I'm gonna play hard this next month, and it doesn't matter what happens." So.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Excited.
All right, we'll go get them
Yes.
this week, and I want to see softball.